Hello and welcome to Elden Ring. So I thought I'd start right at the start with character creation. So I have played a little bit of this already. So I do kind of know what I'm doing. So I was thinking I would go for a prophet. Maybe. Just because it takes a while to get any of the kind of casting items. Sure. And I have already created... Hold on. I've already created a character based on one of my D&D characters at the moment. Right, keepsakes. So I haven't seen much about this game. I've seen kind of the opening area, and I've played through a couple of bosses. But other than that, I don't really know what's going on with this game. Maximum HP, gain runes. So runes are souls. Golden Seed is an Estus shard, basically. That has spirits within it. That could be interesting. Sure. So ashes are, I think you can summon. And I'll try and explain more about the game when I get into it. So, but if you've played the game, you probably know all of this already. But in case you don't, I'll see what I can figure out.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. and one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
There we go. I think that's all of the intro stuff. So, we are a tarnished. Ooh. I was expecting that to be a shield. That's not a shield. We are a tarnished, which is basically an undead. And we need to go and fight the people that have the shards of the Elden Ring. So it's very Dark Souls similar still, which shouldn't be surprising. Also, it's a very nice looking game. So that is the Erd tree, which is providing all of this light. And I guess we have to go through the tutorial first. But yeah, I'm still terrible at intros and explaining stuff. So all the controls are different. It's a bit weird. So I have heal, I have catch flame. Heal used a lot of my FP. I accidentally right clicked. I've been playing with a shield, so suddenly not having a shield is a little bit, it's throwing me off a bit. But yeah, so we are tarnished. We need to go and find the lords that have the Elden Rings, or the parts of, kill them, and then we become the Elden Lord by having all the different parts. Hello. Okay. Ow. That's a lot of damage to start with. Ow. Well, that went badly. But I'm fairly sure I'm supposed to die to them. It sounds like I've been thrown into the water. I don't know what's going on with the load times. Usually it's been loading a bit quicker than that when I've been playing, but apparently not now. But yes, there we are. But yeah, so in my other playthrough, was my practice, I started as the deprived, the level 1 with base stats. And it takes ages to get any armour. So I knew that I was going to start with a different class this time. Because I just could not find any armour.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side. We found her here after all. One of her kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
I have no idea what the Golden Order is. But it sounds like we're violating it. Right, time to wake up. Come on. There we go. We're actually into the world now. So. Oh, I do have a shield. It just doesn't start equipped. There we go. So I have a blindfold, a robe, some trousers, a rickety shield, which is pretty terrible, short spear, and a finger seal, which is it's a secret seal, which means it casts spells. So I have heal and reduce flame. I'm gonna swap those around. Remove that. Actually, I should probably keep that. There we go. So, restores health, restores mana, and eventually I'll be able to summon some allies to help me, which should make things a little bit easier. Right. Cave of Knowledge. So take the plunge of learning and remembrance. All the arts of war. So, basically tutorial. There you go. Also, one thing I've noticed about this compared to Dark Souls is the fall damage is a lot kinder. And I could probably have jumped that whole distance and only taken a small amount. Just Dark Souls, that would have killed you. Right, Site of Grace. Basically a bonfire. So I can activate it and sleep. So I've got heal and catch flame. Heal is expensive. Both require faith, so I should probably invest into faith. Flasks. Don't have any golden seeds, so I assume I'll find some of those eventually. And then I can pass time if I wanted to change the time from early day. Which, at the moment, there's no point doing, but later on, when I'm in the open world, it does change what enemies are around, which is quite nice. Hello. Right. I know how to do all of these things. I know how to use a shield. I know how to dodge as well. There we go. See, I didn't really need to do this bit, because I kind of know how to play already. But it's 3 souls, or runes now. So I thought, might as well. And it doesn't take too long, and I mean, pretty much the whole of this first episode is just going to be tutorial stuff. Yeah, rather than a single button to dual wield, it's now you hold E and press one of the buttons. So I can dual wield my sword, my shield even, or my spear. Come on. There we go. Whereas the stamina is quite generous to start with, at least. I think I can get about 10 attacks in if I wanted to. Right. Actually, I might test that one. Ah. Yeah, that's the thing. Outside of combat, you don't use stamina. So you can see those attacks aren't using up any stamina until I actually hit the enemy. See? Which is... it's odd, but it's nice. Right, I need to get a better shield fairly soon. Preferably one with 100 defense. Stop showing me all the skills. Ooh. That skill is quite nice, though. So that's also a new mechanic to Elden Ring compared to Dark Souls. Is the stealth. So they've added stuff from Sekiro in. So jumping is a lot easier. So you can sneak around in the grass without being seen. And then sneak up for backstabs. Nice. Right. Oh, you've got a lot of health. Let's get my shield back out. So this is definitely a new mechanic. A stake of Marika. So instead of being revived at a bonfire, these are basically checkpoints. So I can be revived here instead if I die. Which is useful when they're right outside a boss room. Where is the... Oh, they're all the way over the other side. Yeah, stop showing me stuff when I'm about to fight. So that was a guard counter. So when he hits me, I can then do a strong attack. And I guess it breaks their poise more easily. Which is quite useful. But it's difficult to do. Especially because I typically just parry by accident instead. But there we go. That was the tutorial done. There's a tiny little tree. I guess that's part of the tree. Right, let's get into the main bit of the game. I mean, this is pretty typical. Right. Do I need to rest? I probably should rest. Just get a bit more health. So this, I can't walk through. This is basically a dungeon, I think. So if you find any swordstone keys, you can put them in and gain access to these extra dungeons, which usually have a bit of loot in. It's usually pretty good, but sometimes it's not really what you want. Right, I guess we're going up into the world. So it's nice having a compass at the top now. I can tell which direction I'm actually running in. Right. Oh, another thing that's been added. There's a map. So you can actually see where in the world you are. Which is very, very nice. Because I'm going to keep comparing this to Dark Souls. But the big thing in that is that you just keep getting lost. You don't know where to go. Right. Hello. So, summoning pools, FG for summoning pools. I find it easier to summon other players at these locations. Well, I'm probably not going to use that, but it's useful to know. But there we go. We are into the world. It's guiding me. So it's saying I should go to that church. In a minute. Hello.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Okay. So I think maidenless basically means I have no firekeeper. Which just means I can't level up until I find a maiden. Which, I mean, this world's pretty empty. Might be a little bit difficult to do. There's a big knight over there. I haven't actually tried fighting him when I was playing my game. Ah, something's telling me this is a bad idea. Okay, I'm trapped under his horse. Right, where am I supposed to be going? I'll say he's killing the frame rate, as well as me. Go on, inside. He's collapsing the church. Well, that was close. I'm rested, but I have a tiny bit of health. Interesting. So, yeah, I could have just snuck around him, but I wanted to see how tough he actually was. And some golden runes. Right, so that's saying to head towards the tree. Right, but there's stuff to do here first. So, there's a forge, I can upgrade my weapons. When I have more smithing stones, yeah. Hello.
Tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat.
I don't
There's
think I
why
am.
Purchase a little something. I am Carly, purveyor of fine goods.
Okay. About Carly.
Selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Okay, so he basically just sells things to Tarnished.
Goodbye.
Just want to turn up the volume for voices, just because they're a little bit quiet.
What is it?
Still quiet. Right,
You
recommendation.
should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
Okay. So I should probably buy the crafting kit. I might also pick up a torch while I'm here, because I know some of the dungeons are a little bit dark. So yes, I can now craft stuff. I'll need cracked pots to craft certain items. So I think he sold cracked pots. Right. No, I want to put it there. And then item crafting is now a thing. So I can craft fire pots, roped fire pots, bone darts, rower raisins, rainbow stones, and bell cooling finger remedy. Found throughout the lands between. Reveals oh, that reveals summon signs. Okay. Right. So this is pointing that way. So I guess we head towards the tree. See, it's a lot more open than Dark Souls, which is nice, but sometimes it's a little difficult to know where you should be going. Especially because it can throw you around the world quite a lot. There's a few enemy camps over here. Let's try and get some more runes before I carry on. And if I just sneak around, it should be pretty easy. So there's a guy with a torch there. So as long as he doesn't turn around right now. Yeah, like that. Instead, don't do that. Okay. Right, there's another one down there. And there's a statue of Marika over there. Yeah, there is. Just worth double checking. So if they do manage to come up behind me and kill me, I will respawn pretty much where I am, which is quite nice. Right, there's a guy all the way down there on his way up. So I probably need to be relatively quick. Where have they gone? Okay, they're a long way away from all of these people. Right, when I was over here, I saw a cave. So this is, I think, one of the dungeons of the world. Graveside Cave. So yeah, they all have a Lost Grace at the start. And they're a little bit dark. Hence the torch. Right. There's a lot of dogs. See if I can lure a couple up at a time. Are you coming up? Ow. Ow. Okay, that was not so good. Ow. That was a lot of damage. How much? That was, what, 250? How much is this doing? If I can actually hit rather than go over their head. Yeah, that's a big difference. Right. Cracked pot. That's what I need for crafting. So that's useful. You can see there's one there. There's also one just here. Right. I do not like this. I don't like the spear. Because it keeps going over their heads. But luckily, I do know a good place to get another weapon fairly soon. Right. Come on. Okay. So I think I've killed all the enemies. But there is a fog gate. Right. I think if I am sneaky, I can get down and avoid all of them pretty much, and just get to the fog gate. And then I'll be able to find whatever boss is hiding in there, and hopefully get some good loot. Let me put the torch away. So I'm fairly sure it does help them notice where I am. Right. I'm just going to run past that dog. Right, who's in here? Beastman of Farum Azula. Ow. Okay, bad start. Ow. Okay, I got some good hits in. And he got a good hit on me. Ooh, that was good. Okay, I like catch flame. That's powerful. It is very close range, but it is very powerful. And I got a talisman, which is the equivalent of a ring in Dark Souls. Right. A little shrine. But yes, nothing else in here. So let's return to the entrance. And we can carry on our journey. When it eventually loads. Right. I'm gonna heal up before I carry on. So, we were heading up the hill. I'm just going to take up this guy. I'll leave the others for now. But I'll take up this guy just because he's a bit too close to where I'm travelling. Ooh. A bolt. Well, 5 bolts. Right. So it is raining. I don't know if that helps my stealth or not. There's a whole little encampment down here. But I think I want to get the Grace first, the Lost Grace. Otherwise I'll have to run all of this way. Because I'm probably going to die fighting them. Right. Ooh.
Greetings, traveller from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
Okay. What accord are you
heard
offering
of the
us?
Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished.
Okay, so you're a firekeeper.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden,
Okay.
turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
But why does she want to go to the Erd Tree?
Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Okay. Aha.
Use
That's
it
a very
to
useful ring.
traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Okay. So we can now level up and we
Shall I
can
turn your
travel around a
runes
lot
to
faster,
strength?
I think.
Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your
Okay.
ambitions, the principles
So
you
need
would follow.
faith for our spells. However, there is an item I want to get relatively soon that requires a fair amount of dexterity. There we go. Yes, I can now summon a horse. when that window wants to go away. Okay, items, pouches. Ah, I didn't actually read that when I was first playing. Right, pouch. What is the memory of... No, I want to replace the pouch. Actually, I really want it... I think I want it on down. There we go. So if I hold E and press down, I get a horse. It can double jump, I can attack from it, I can climb off. Nice. Right. Let's see what I can do about this encampment. I need to be relatively careful. That guy there, coming towards me, does have a horn to call for aid. So if I attack him, he might let everyone else in the camp know that someone's attacking. Right. If I get him, is the other guy going to notice? Right. I'm sure I'll eventually stop using stealth when I get strong enough to actually fight these people. For now, it's an easy way to get runes. Oh. Is he going to notice that there's a dead body in front of him? Oh, he's turned around. There we go. See, I can fight them. But they are quite a lot stronger than me. Right, and this is what I want to get from the camp. There we go. So I just sit in the bush. There we go, you can actually see what the map looks like now. So that's where I started. And I didn't have a look, but the grace that I was sat at has a thing pointing this direction, up towards the castle. So I guess that's where I'm heading. Ooh. I did just watch a video about this weather effect, which is apparently a very rare effect. But it gives me a boost while it's active. Right. I also think there might be... Oh. No, you saw nothing. Don't know where to go from here. Okay, he's coming towards me. Okay. The other guy's noticed. I don't want to back up too much because there are enemies out there. But yeah, I think where the light is shining from the ground over there, I think there's another dungeon here. Right, that wolf isn't coming for me. Come on. Okay, I'm just going to avoid them. There we go. So, this is one that I haven't actually been in before, but I saw the entrance of before. So I have no idea what I'm going to get from here. It's not a mimic. I don't know if mimics are in this game, but it's worth checking. Ashes of War. And a whetstone knife. Ooh. So Ashes of War, I think, are kind of effects that I can apply to my weapons. So... in Dark Souls, each weapon had its kind of special skill. In this, you can change around their special skills, which is quite nice. Right. Okay, he was too close. And that guy's extra armoured. Hello. Right. Ooh, there's another grace for there. Right, if I make a dash for that, I can get that. Okay. So, there are also a few things the game just doesn't let you know. So, if I head back to the church, it should, in theory, look a little bit different.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Hello.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed.
I think that was
And
me.
upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Yes, that is me.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Okay, so Spirit Calling Bell and Lone Wolf Ashes.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
Okay. So she has 2 heads under there. I don't know if that's a bug or intended.
Forgive mine, I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the 2 fingers?
Okay. So I can now, in theory, summon the imps. No? Oh, I think I need to be in a special area to actually summon them. Right. There was a weapon that I mentioned, which is located around there. And I can put a mark on the map and have a look. I think I'm going to head to that one to go down, because there's also the telescope on the road, which might be useful. Right. But yeah, I want to avoid the guy on the horse, because he seems powerful. There we go. There's the telescope. So this is the area we were in. So that's where we are eventually heading, through that gate. We've come from down there. I guess from inside there. And then, yes, that big blue marker is where we are headed. To that ruined village. It looks nice and clear across there, other than the dark night across the bridge. But there is a slope down there, so I think we'll head down that way. Right. Let's go a little bit faster. Ooh. So you can see the symbol on the left. That means I can now summon my new allies. Right. There's a fire over there. People crowded around it. Not anymore. That is a dragon. I would rather not fight the dragon. So let's just run away. in here. I did jump over another dungeon, so maybe I'll head back and look at that in a second. There we go. Yeah, my marker was pretty close. But yeah, the Twin Blade. It's a very, very good weapon. All of the kind of pre-release playthroughs that I saw, all I think ended up using that item. But it does have a dexterity requirement of 18, which I'm not quite at yet. But it's why I leveled up dexterity before. Right. They are talking. Oh, I know what we could do. I might summon my allies if I don't get killed first. There we go. Hello. They look more like gargoyles than imps, but okay. Deciding not to look onto the enemy in front of me. Interesting. I can still see the dragon running around in the background. A little concerning. Ow. 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 Okay. So I guess we definitely need to come back here. Ooh, there's a stake of Marika somewhere. Where was that? I didn't see one around, but I mean, I'm sure there was one hidden in the ruins. Upon dying, be revived. Yeah, that's pretty standard. And so you can see on the compass where I died, which is quite useful. I'm just going to boost that back up again. Right. There we go. Burn the dog. Burn you. Burn you. It'd be interesting to see if there's any way to get health or mana recovery just over time rather than as a flask. Otherwise that's going to happen and I'm going to run out. Right. Yeah, I did pick up my souls. There are rats. I don't like the rats. There we go. I've got my imps to help me. I hope. Hope they're actually going to help. There we go. So I've factored a group, which means my flasks get refilled. So even my cerulean tears flask, my mana flask, got refilled, which is pretty useful. I didn't know that was a thing. So I need to remember to make sure I've used everything I can, or everything I need to before finishing off a group next time. That's not loot. That's a trap. Okay. Where in the world am I going to be? Alright, it's having a long think about where to put me. Crystal Tunnel. I mean, that feels like fairly high level. It feels like my weapons aren't going to do much if these people are made out of rocks. Ouch, yes. Okay, that does decent damage still. So I'm not entirely powerless. What kind of enemy is that? Okay. Interesting. So I feel like I shouldn't be here. I feel like this is quite a high level place. Yeah. I'll grab my souls and get out of there. My runes. Right. Can I get out? I can. Yeah, that's a long way away. Ah. Okay. That follows that plan to just escape. Let's just run in a direction. So that's some smithing stones. Ow. Okay, there is a way out there. So if I run the other way out instead. So I want to get those runes back. So that was quite a lot. I think I had just over 2,000. Okay. But yeah, so I can't just teleport out until I find somewhere to actually rest. That's a pain. Right. Let's heal back up. Ow. Right, that's them dealt with. You are looking at me. Can I survive that drop? Possibly. I'm just going to go for the drop. It'll be fine. See, it's not like Dark Souls at all. I can actually survive a fall. Can't survive being shot in the back. Okay. That's a problem. Now I need to figure out, are my runes going to be up the top or at the bottom? Because if they're at the bottom, I could run down to the right. If they're at the top, then I'm in trouble. Right. I'm going to guess at the bottom. Ow. I guess wrong. Okay, there is a site of grace just there. Okay. So, do I go back and get those souls? How much is it to level up? That is pretty much 3 levels up worth of souls. I feel like I kind of need that. I mean, I'll give it a go, and if I die before I get there, then they're all gone, and I can forget about it. So let's see. They're going to be right at the top. Come on, jump up. It's all going to plan. That was actually pretty smooth. Okay. Let's leave. I'm tempted to carry on exploring. Okay. I was about to say, I'm tempted to carry on exploring, but this is too high of a level and I should get out of here. But I'm trapped. So I need to go and find the next place to explore. The next site of grace. Is that footsteps leading over that way? Well, that seems like a city, town, something. And that is terrifying. Right, let's head to the beach and have a look. See a big golden footprints pacing around in a circle. I don't think I like the look of that. I don't know. I can have a quick look. Okay, that's a poison swamp. I mean, it wouldn't be a Soulspawn game if there wasn't a poison swamp. Okay, footsteps do nothing. I need to make sure I avoid those spores. Okay, there's something in the water. Either that or it's a volcanic area. What are you? Okay. What they are is gone. Caled. Right, that's where we are now. Right. Ooh. Okay, are all of these going to explode? Or just the ones like that? Okay, I need to find somewhere to rest. Especially with the number of souls that I'm currently carrying. Come on, move out of the way. And that's a little bit unfair. Ow. Okay. I feel like that way's possibly not the way I'm supposed to go. Let's try the other way down the beach, I guess. That did get a few souls. Does that look like a person? That's a shrine of Marika. Okay. So if I did go through there, I could potentially respawn back here. Sure. I'll give it a go. Not got a lot of health left. Okay. Fire does good. Ow. Okay. That's bad. Come on, swap weapon. Ow. Okay, hopefully they've moved away from that gap. They have. Okay, that seems like a boss fight. That doesn't seem like a way out. Seems like a trap. Oh, there's an item there, which I kind of want to get. But yeah, let's get out of here. Well, I guess we do need to go the other way down the beach. So did I not? I thought I grabbed that. Maybe I was mid-jump. Right. Okay. So that was a dead end, unless I want to go across the swamp, which I don't. Because I don't have anything to deal with poison or bleeding or whatever it was. Actually, I'll stick with my spear for the moment. Right. Swamp of Aeonia. Okay, there are people walking along the beach there, and I can see glowing blue up the top. So there's probably a way through up there. Okay, you guys look tough. Please don't follow me. Ow. Please don't shoot me either. Didn't think I needed to specify that. Come on, jump over the wall. I can see a grace. Please, let me rest at it. Oh. Well, that was... I was close. Well, I know where it is now. Does it count as me resting there? I hope it does. Because then it should be easy to get my runes back. Ah. Perfect. Right. Ooh, hello.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to
I
determine
mean, you haven't really been around,
if the
so...
Elden Ring would truly have you, if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
Sure.
Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Okay. I mean, it feels like, because I've been teleported to a high-level area, I'm getting access to something that I shouldn't have access to yet. But it also sounds useful. It sounds almost like the Farling Shrine. So it's a place where tarnished gather, guided by grace. Combat is prohibited due to a practice of non-aggression. It's located outside of this world. Can be reached through the sites of grace. Okay. So there's people and a blocked door.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard.
Okay.
Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more.
Well, he started off nice.
Yet to earn their keep.
He's getting less nice.
Remember your place. newcomer. There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure. There's nothing left.
Okay. That's all he has to say.
Ah, hello. You must be new here.
Yes, I am.
Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Okay. So there's NPC subquests to do. So I need to keep an eye out for someone called Lanya. Okay, I can still roll into the pots. But if there's something broken in front of the door down there. That door is open. So on that path there might be a way down there.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain. Those
Okay.
who live in death all the more.
So avoid mariners?
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the Two Fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace.
Yeah, it's been putting us in the right direction.
Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the Two Fingers?
Sure. Okay, so urgent heal probably is a quick casting time. Heal I already have. That one I also have. Shockwave, flame sling sounds good. Cure poison, magic fortification. So rejection is a shockwave, or I can have something that's a little bit more ranged. So I can charge it to increase the size of the shockwave. Enhance its potency and cause the ball of fire to explode. So it's half the price and pretty better range. Nice.
Those who live in all the more.
I'm trying to rest. I can rest at the table. Right, let's memorize a new spell. Because I feel like that is a bit too expensive. So I'm never actually going to get a chance to use it. So thinking of that, how expensive are each of the spells? So they're about the same. That's pretty good. Because I wasn't really using a lot. Hello. Okay.
What do you need? I have little time to spare.
Oh, that's the guy that I spoke to first. He's just moved places
You
already.
do well to remember the first words of grace given to you. Stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. If those words held any meaning to you, follow the guidance of grace. Lay low the shard bearers and claim for yourself a great rune. Do so, and the doors to the round tables in the chamber will open, and you will receive the wisdom of the Two Fingers. Once the wisdom of the Two Fingers becomes your own, I'll impart to you a proper welcome. As a true member of the Round Table, I have high hopes for you. I'm sick and tired of them. These namby-pamby tarnished think us no more than a shelter from the rain. We've spoken long enough. I have matters to attend to.
Okay. He's not very nice. But maybe he'll be nice once I've actually done what he wants me to. Which is, I guess, finish the game. Right. That's a... Oh, I can't even interact with. Hello? Do I have a bell bearing? No. Right, so I can buy armor, I can buy a shield. That is a relatively good shield. I can buy swordstone keys, which could be useful. I mean, that's a relatively expensive shield. But it has 100 physical defense. And then again, its other stuff isn't... I mean, it's not terrible. Sure. Why not? I mean, it definitely needs a better shield. So it's improved on everything except lightning. And that's only by a little bit. There we go. So, if I find any dungeons like the one before... Actually, I might go back to the dungeon from before. If I can get enough stuff to get 4,000 runes. Hello.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Baldakin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
Okay. It's a little bit weird.
You are very warm.
Thank you. That's very odd.
What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
Okay. I mean, I assume I can't sell whatever she gave me, otherwise I'll be able to get runes from hugs. Which would be an interesting concept. Ooh, it's a mirror. Ah. Cosmetics. Ah, so I can redo my character if I wanted to. Which I might do at some point. We'll see. And then we have the blacksmith.
You're a new face. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
Okay. So I don't have enough smithing stones to do anything. He has chains on his legs.
Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Even time. Technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget. The
sheer terror of her.
Okay. So someone's imprisoned him? Right. What don't I want? I don't want those. Those are things I got from the high level area. I'll leave those, just 'cause it's good to have some stored up. Ooh, so there's special weapons in this, somewhere. So I can go up to plus 15 or plus 3. And then it's just other stuff. Right. Ooh. There we go. I think this is the last bit to explore. Can I go through here? No. Ah. I don't have a stone sword key. Okay. Well, I should probably save my runes for getting my dex leveled up so I can use the weapon I wanted to. So it isn't a bad thing that I've got less than 4,000. Right. How high can I get my dex? 15? And then if I use just one of those, that should give me enough for another level up. There we go. 12 left. And then, can I now equip it? No, I need 16. Okay. Well, where did I get to? So I can unlock that, because I've been there now. So, yeah, I got teleported over there. We're now in the ether. I guess the next place to go is back to the gatefront. But I think, having explored the round table, that's a pretty good place to end it. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.